There's a great African proverb always says, if you want to go quickly, you can go alone, but if you want to go far, you must go together. And that idea of going far really is about partnership and collaboration, which is at the heart of what Launch Tennessee is all about. How do you bring different groups together, a public-private partnership, get everybody focused on the importance of backing entrepreneurs, the importance of celebrating startups, and everybody doing what they can to help lift up Tennessee, in the process help lift up the country, so we have a more evenly dispersed innovation economy. Everybody has a role to play, but we only get the leverage and the impact if we do it collaboratively. We do it together. We create that network effect, and that's why initiatives like Launch Tennessee are so important. I've seen this all across the country. The events like 3686 really excite the imaginations of people, get people paying attention to what's happening in the startup community, get larger companies paying attention to what these smaller companies are doing. Some of those small companies will end up being the big companies of tomorrow, but they need some mentoring, they need some investment, they need, sometimes just need some customers. So it's a great way to shine a spotlight on what's happening locally and create more of that network effect, but also get visibility nationally so people realize what's happening in regions like the Southeast. Well, we think it's important that the American dream be alive and well for everybody, everywhere, not just for a few people in a few places. So we think it needs to be more inclusive. We really do need to level the playing field, and some of that relates to place. And last year, 78% of venture capital went to just 3 states, California, New York, and Massachusetts, 78%. So the other 47 states fought over 22%. As a result, we're basically backing entrepreneurs in a few places that are doing disruptive things, which is good, but we're not backing entrepreneurs in other places. And the dynamic that starts setting in is there are many parts of the country that are seeing the downside of that disruption in terms of jobs loss, but not the upside in terms of job creation. So we have to back entrepreneurs everywhere. We have to help these rise of the rest regions rise so that we have a leveler playing field and everybody everywhere does have a shot at the American dream, and we are creating jobs in communities all across the country, not just on the coasts. I think some of the things they've done on the policy side, like an angel tax credit, has been helpful. Some of the things they're doing, trying to create more connections between the businesses and the large businesses and the small businesses, particularly the startups, is also important. What's complicated is Tennessee's a big state, and there are different parts of Tennessee. So recognizing there are different regions within the state with different dynamics, and how do you play to the strengths of each of those? Recognizing there is a difference between Memphis and Chattanooga and Nashville and Knoxville and other parts of the state. What's unique about each of those, and then collectively what makes Tennessee itself so unique, and how do you attract capital to invest in some of the people and ideas that can really help lift up Tennessee, create jobs and job growth in Tennessee, but also surprise the country, kind of change the world.